I believe time is an illusion. So anything that changes with time is also an illusion. God does not change with time because God is real. God changes by will and will alone. Time is training wheels to develop will. God is a child being born and time is scaffolding. I believe when you appear in this reality, there are social constructs made to limit you. And so when you learn time as a child in institutions like school, you're kind of programmed into thinking that um, you're not running off your time, you're running off the world's time, other people's time, and everything has to be at a certain deadline and a certain day at a certain place. But that is all an illusion in itself because everything is energy, everything is free flowing, everything is will. God gave us free will, and we have created that. With that free will, we have created social constructs like a laptop, a cell phone, a TV, a vehicle, and also time. Just think about it. We have to look at a digit clock every few minutes of our coexistence in this reality. A digital clock. It's a joke. We have to look at a group of numbers to dictate where we are, how far we've come, and where we should be. But if this is real, then how come the people before BC and AD, how come they were using the sun? They were using the natural resources that God had given them to dictate where they had to be, where they needed to be, and when they needed to be there. So I know time is an illusion and it's just created for us to just be in our minds so much that our levels of frequency go up and down, up and down, up and down because we're going by time. But it's an illusion. Think about it. When you have fun, when you have so much fun, it feels like time is speeding up. But it's not time is speeding up, it's energy flowing. It's free flowing. It's a will. Time is just an illusion that we create to put a process in that energy flowing. You see? So it's not real. It can't be real. Nobody can tell me otherwise because we're nothing but energy in a dream. When we sleep, we continue to dream. And there's no time in a dream. You don't look at a watch when you're in your dream. But in this physical world, we have to look at a watch because the watch constructs the physical world. But that's an illusion because it never did that before we were here. Our ancestors never used this digital numbering pattern. They just used energy coming from the sun, coming from the moon, coming from this world. They used the energy. Nothing but energy in a dream. Formless energy in a dream. You see? So theoretically speaking, we're just freestyling. We're just living life at free will. We're not living at a time period because that doesn't exist in itself. Even my age does not exist. My age is an illusion. It's a construct of how many. It's a construct from the illusion of time to dictate how many years I've lived on this reality. When really you're just energy, and energy cannot be dictated by time, numbers, or any matter created by this physical world. So you could say I'm not 25. You could say I'm not 23 or I'm not 15 or 8. I'm just energy and I'm just evolving. And my evolving is just me aging. But even aging is in itself is an illusion. You're just changing. Your body just physically changes. They say, celebrating birthdays is witchcraft, and the Freemasons started saying that it's sacrificial things, and overall it's bad juju celebrating your birthday because you're not. When you celebrate your birthday, you're in a way you're allowing this world to put you in a bubble of the mortal. Yes, they put you in the bubble of the human. Me and you know that me and you are not human. We're energy. We're gods, and gods do not age. We're immortal. We do not die. When we leave this physical world, we just go to another world. You see, but time has created this fear element of, if I age too fast, or if I'm too young, I can't achieve certain things. You see, this is why time is the enemy for me, because it doesn't exist. Right now it's 9:02. How do I know it's even 9:02? Because the time and the numbers tell me. If I look at the sun and the moon, they might tell me a different story. It could be 5 a.m. from the sun and the moon. You see, this is how I know that everything in this world is an illusion. Yeah, the social constructs, the things that this world has created and programmed you to believe is normal, is an illusion. But debate with me on the comments. I'd love to hear your thoughts. This is Metaphysics Sessions.